Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we are playing GoldenEye. It's back after all these years. From the 1997s to now, 2023. Who can believe it? They brought it back. Right, so no further ados. I've already kind of started playing to go through some of the missions, but what I will do for your sake is go into a new file. And we'll go into the multiplayer option in a little bit, but we'll just go select mission, and I'm going to go do a quick playthrough of the dam. This is what you see, 3 difficulty levels, Agent, Secret Agent, Double Agent. And each one has different things you need to do. So this one is straightforward as it gets. Bungee jump from the platform. Secret Agent, it essentially just adds a little bit more things. Neutralize all alarms, bungee jump from platform. And I will say as well that the AI gets slightly better. Not tons, just a little bit. And then Double Agent is, you know, again, adds more things. AI is harder. So what I will do is, I will just go through this on Agent, just so you can see what it looks like. As you go through, you got the background, a little bit about the facility, where you go in. M's briefing, of course, classic M. Q branch, blah 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 blah. Same kind of thing, just like the movies. And of course, there's always a little thing from Moneypenny in here. Right, so without further ado, join me in a quick playthrough of the first level in GoldenEye. GoldenEye, it's back. Man, this is nostalgia overload. And there you have it. A quick playthrough of the first level of GoldenEye. The dam, obviously there's many levels as you go through. So as you come in, you got your James Bond, you got your file, you got your mission select, your multiplayer. And let me tell you, multiplayer on an N64, with your friends around, with Coke and pizza and greasy controllers, it was the best. You could have a maximum of 4 players. You could choose your scenarios. You should just play it on normal, but you know, depends what you wanted to play. You could choose your level. Temple was always a classic. Weapons. Now, there's something in here, like Golden Gun for example, one-shot kill. You get the Golden Gun, you're basically unstoppable. No one else is going to kill you, you'll get all the kills, whoever got the Golden Gun first is going to win. Didn't matter what you had, body armor, doesn't really matter. It would just obliterate you. Slappers only, again, a classic. It kind of took a while, but you know, you essentially just went around and slapped each other to death, so that was always fun. Throwing knives, you get the idea. What I will do now is I will go into my agent ones, and you can see we've got another option here, cheat options. And if you remember, if you come back with me to a time before the dinosaurs, when it originally came out, there was a cheat options. When you finish a mission, like I've just done with this one, you can see there's a target. So 5 minutes or under, so my best time was 3:04. And because I beat that time, I unlocked a cheat. And the cheat I unlocked, for that particular one, was DK mode, which I will show you in a second. It's quite funny, but there are many different cheats, and I will leave a link in the description to the cheats and the times that you need to do them in. So for this one cheat, which I will show you, it's the only one I've unlocked, is DK mode, and I will show you what this looks like. And as you can see, it gives everyone giant heads, including myself. I mean, look at that face. Look at the size of it. It just makes this hapless AI on Agent just even easier to kill. Security camera. He just threw a grenade at me. He did throw a grenade. And killed himself, I think. Yep. Not the smartest AI. But you can do cool things like shoot their hats off. Everything pretty much. Anything that you shoot will explode. Doesn't matter what it is. A cardboard box, a wooden box, a chair. Like this chair. Like, should this explode? Like, what do you think? Can I hit it? No, it shouldn't. Yet it explodes. All these. They explode. The door. It doesn't explode, it's the door. Hey. The only thing that doesn't explode is the people. You know, because that would be way too far-fetched. Security camera. Explodes. And as you can see, there is body armor laying around that you can pick up. If you're kind of strategic, you kind of know where to look to find it in each mission, really. Once you've played it through a few times, you can kind of go straight to it and kind of help you, because it can get overwhelming sometimes, especially on the harder levels, because if you get hit you can't do anything. It just kind of pushes you back and you can't shoot. For example, and I think the level of destruction in the GoldenEye world is something ahead of its time. Because even things like lights you can shoot and they will go out, the glass will break. It was just so fun at the time because nothing was around that was quite like it. You could spend so much time just going around and shooting people through the glass and it would kill them. You see the bullet hole in the glass. Super high definition. Look at that. And also little things like the smoke trails when you shoot. Totally cool. And the gun tracking. Again, I loved it. So you could shoot people from really far away with a really basic gun like this one. It's got a silencer on it. And as you can see, the AI, you know, I mean, it was what it was. This was back in 1997 when the game came out. So we're not expecting, you know, super duper AI, but it definitely does get harder. I think it's just they throw more people at you. That seems to be what they do in the game. So GoldenEye was released back in 1997 on the N64. And a lot of people consider it one of the first-person shooter experiences on a home console that features both single-player and multiplayer modes. And the original developers of GoldenEye 007, Rare, officially announced that after 25 years since the original's release, fans will be able to experience a recreation of GoldenEye 007. It's been a dual release, but there are differences between the two titles. On Xbox, GoldenEye 007 is a remastered version. This remaster includes 4K resolution, smoother frame rates, and split-screen local multiplayer. On the Nintendo Switch, GoldenEye 007, as part of its Nintendo Switch Online service, N64 games were added in 2021, though you have to splurge on Nintendo Switch Online, plus the expansion pack to gain access to play it. So that is the difference, it is an extra cost, so be prepared to pay that if you want to have a go at GoldenEye, or kind of any of the other N64 games. I think it's the same. The online multiplayer modes are exclusive to Nintendo Switch as well, so it's not the same for the Xbox version. On Nintendo Switch, if you are prepared to pay the extra money, you can play online multiplayer, whereas Xbox, it is local. There's no online play, not yet anyway, so just keep that in mind if you're thinking of playing online with your friends. It's not gonna happen. On the Xbox, it's available under the GamesPass, so you should be able to find it there. And not forgetting the classic campaign mode, that's also available on the Xbox. There is support for dual analog sticks and native 16:9 aspect ratio up to 4K. And if you already own a digital copy of Rare Replay on Xbox, then GoldenEye 007 is included and free of charge. Thank you for joining me on this gameplay and small review of GoldenEye, out now on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and you can play it via PC through the Xbox app, which is what I'm doing, as I mentioned before. As always, like if you like it, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. See ya!